for me, I'm a pretty hands-on kind of person. So I think for me, the most meaningful experiences would be internships. In NUS, we have 2. And I also had one more internship outside of the 2 compulsory ones. And I think that exposed me to the, I guess widespread communities. For example, low-income groups, there are youth offenders, for example. And I think all these different communities or experiences allowed me to figure out what I like, what I don't like, and how I can improve myself in the future through supervision. So I think it's really collecting new skills each internship and then slowly leveling up. And so I think that gave me a lot of confidence also as I'm graduating in that I have some competence to also start this journey and also trust that, there are supervisors along the way to support you. So I think, those are my key experiences.
So I was thinking, and I took this mod 3105. Yeah, so the mod is called community work. In this mod, I think they thought about the ideas of Paulo Freire, in his book Pedagogy of the Oppressed. Yeah, so one thing that struck me was him talking about how, let's say social workers, we may believe that we really want to transform the unjust order. Yeah, so we have good intentions, but it seems that sometimes we think that we must be the executors of change. Yeah, so we talk about the people, which is the people that we work for, like the low-income communities and whatnot. But we talk about them, but we do not really trust them. Yeah, so we almost come into the field thinking that these people need help, and that we are the ones that are supposed to help them and save them. Yeah, but what this does is actually it's super disempowering. Yeah, and it actually treats the people as if they are passive recipients of aid. Yeah. So I think he talks about this concept of forced generosity. Yeah, whereby actually when you extend help in this way, you're actually perpetuating the cycle of dependency. Yeah, and this actually influences how they view themselves also. Yeah, they may view themselves as I'm someone in society who needs help. Yeah, and I'm actually a drain of society. Yeah, and this actually fits into their narrative, and it affects their perception of themselves also. Yeah, so I think this experience or these ideas taught me that as social workers, sometimes you may have preconceived notions of what kind of life you want them to live or what kind of actions you want them to take. But actually, it may not be the case that those course of actions are the best. Yeah, and sometimes you need to tap on the knowledge of the clients and to also see whether it aligns with their goals. Yeah, so yes.
Thanks. It strikes me because Keane, you started by talking about how in the past you didn't want to study, and now the way you talk is so theoretical, right? Wow, it's a higher level. And I really appreciate even between the two of you, right? Donna being the very applied person, one hands-on, and Keane now talking so theoretically. And as the interview goes, I think we'll hear more theories from Keane maybe.
I think so.
Maybe. All theories.
And I know it's a gift to be able to explain theories in a way that is engaging and that we can understand.
I hope so lah. Most of the time people just say I talk too much lah. So I don't know lah.
True also. Just zone out. So I guess building on what Keane has said, I think one very meaningful or the learning experience that has shaped my worldviews as a social work student or my decision to continue on within this field is because I think it's a combination of 3105, which Keane has already explained, 4102 and 4103. Okay, I can't remember which one is which, but one is
policy.
Yeah, Prof. Irene's policy mod, and the other one is Prof. Gerard's advanced research and program evaluation. So I think as a student who's very interested in indirect practice, right, I've always wanted to search for efforts to make the social welfare policy systems more humane, but at the same time practical enough such that it wouldn't be too over the clouds, right?
Yeah.
So I think balancing the values and the theories from 3105 and learning from Prof. Irene how do we navigate policies in a social work space such that the social work principles can still coexist within that space, and Gerard's and Prof. Gerard's teachings about how do you evaluate agency programs and the sector-wide programs such that you can effect changes ground up. I think all these things has shaped my interest in indirect practice in social work.